What's going on, beautiful people? And we back at it again, going down this rabbit hole, man. All right, well, we're gonna get right into it, man. Um, Let me know if the audio is good. You can hear me. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube, so just be mindful of your chat and stuff. Anyways, man. So what we're doing today? We are updating the keybinds, man. It's one of those things, man. I don't know about you guys, but it is not one of those things that I like to do too often, man. For sure. Don't. It's one of those things I've been kind of putting off. So, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it, man. If you haven't been keeping track of Star Citizen, all right. The keybinds are extensive, man, and I've pretty much been only using my Virpals and keyboard. All right, and I've been kind of getting by with that. I've been putting it off. Again, the beauty about Virpal is that you can go in, you can set your keybinds on your Virpals. You configure them, you do the calibrations and whatever and whatnot, set your curves, and then you good, right? You can plug in and forget it, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. I haven't even updated my firmware, so I can't even go into Virpal without even going in there and updating it. But as Star Citizen has been progressing, they've added more and more and more keybinds to the point, like, even if you're like a new player, right? If you're a new player, doing the keybinds it's just redonkulous, man. So without having something like Game Glass, or using combination between keyboard, mouse and keyboard, and having a bunch of button boxes, you pretty much got to go in there and I'm just going to turn on the game volume a little bit since we don't really need that. You got to go in there and reconfigure a lot of these keybinds, man, because you have your combat, you just get your your regular mouse and keyboard stuff that you have, WSAD and whatnot. But once you get into your ship, and depending on what kind of ship you got, if you're dog fighting, if you're doing whatever, you got to go in there and map your keybinds. All right, unless you just completely mouse and keyboard, and even with mouse and keyboard, I think it's kind of crazy. So, with that said, having to go in mouse and keyboard constantly, I probably should need to get some freaking food, because this is not going to be good.
The next shuttle
In the inventory,
station.
because you have your weapon configurations, you have your flight configurations and stuff, and most of you, whoa, this is kind of crazy. Most of you simmers kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So you got to configure so you got everything at your fingertips and stuff, man, and that's kind of how I have mine set up. Okay, I'm getting messages here, man. Probably should have turned off my Discord. Hold on one second here. Let's see what we got. Did they go live? Patch news, and yeah, I know that they're supposed to be going live here. Okay, launch should now show version live. It's been released onto live. Yeah, so I've been kind of kicking the can down the road. I'm not going to go live onto live just yet, because I want to fix these keybinds, especially with this last one with the MFDs changing, and your power triangle went away, and I had my power triangle stuff there set to a hat switch, a 5-way hat switch on my CM2 throttle, right? So it's kind of easy, you just tap over weapons, shields, engine, long press, full power weapons, full power shields. But now it goes in there where you have to, flip through your MFD, increase, decrease weapons, shields, and it's not. And I was able to go in and do the power triangle and remap it to where it was very similar to the power triangle, but you have no way of choosing. It's almost like default, and I haven't really played it enough to kind of figure out, man, this is like really crazy, man. This tram is like really wild. I haven't been able to go in there and really check to see what when it takes it away. You know, when like if I wanted to add like, okay, I want to go 2 shields. All right. If I want to go 2 more on shields or 2 more in weapons, right? It automatically takes it away from like shields. Where maybe I don't want to take it away from shields. I want to take it away from engines, right? Because I'm not boosting and all this anyway. So that's usually what happens when I go full power shields or full power weapons, you know, and stuff like that. So it does it. I wouldn't say it's random, but it just takes away. And then when you go in there, and I'll show you when I pull up a ship, how it does it. And like I said, it's kind of, it's a little crazy. I need to get some food, man, just in case.
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
I need to. I guess I could just bring up the for some medevac or something like that.
I think you're going to be
Switch
happy.
screens to real quick again. Trying to multitask. Yeah. So when like I was saying, when you go in there and you're switching between the different power consumptions or whatever, your shields, your weapons, and all this, and now you got life support and everything, and I want to be able to go in there and, you know, maybe take away from life support, because life support is not really a thing right now, right? Or if I want to increase the radar, or I don't really care about the radar, and I want to go in there and change the stuff out from, you know, radar to weapons to shields and everything like that. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that that I would say is doesn't necessarily need to be on my controls, that I can use on a button box. And you know, some people have the game glass, and I'm sure game glass is going to come out and, you know, do an update to theirs, so you can have your shards or whatever and whatnot. And what I've seen a couple times, and then it's you know, I wind up going on. I have a Stream Deck, right, and on the Stream Deck, I use the on the Stream Deck I use the I don't know why I walked all the way around. I use the Stream Deck mostly, you know, for streaming, but then also for like iRacing and Microsoft Flight Sim. I have some profiles set up and keybinds and everything that I can use, especially on iRacing, because you got camera angles and all this other whatnot. But I kind of shied away from using it in Star Citizen because it just really didn't have a need for it. Yeah, I didn't really have a need for it too much. So that's what I wound up kind of coming to the conclusion was like, well, you know, I have the large Stream Deck, what is it, 30 buttons, and then the 15 button one. So I was like, you know what, I already had it sitting on my desk anyways. Then I took it off the rig to use it for the Microsoft Flight Sim, and then I kind of seen it on if you go to Stream Deck, if you go to the store page and you do a search for Star Citizen, there's a profile. It's button profiles that you can pull up and download for like $30 something, and yeah, it's a little steep. But if you see the kind of work when I go into this, you kind of get what I'm saying. It's a lot of work that goes into it. You know, the icons, and it's basically more of an icon pack. It's not like intuitive, like with Flight Tracker or iRacing and everything. But either way it goes, there's already preset keybinds in there that I may use, some may not. And then you also got the icons, right? And that saves you a crap ton of time with the icons, because you don't have to go in and you won't have to go in there and look at all the JPEGs and everything that you have, right? Because you have one for active, inactive. You know, if you want one for weapons or whatever, then you know you got to find those, right? And did I just pull up the freaking Pisces, or what did I just pull up? Sitting there talking at the same time. Trying to pull up the rescue. Okay, this might not work because dang it, man. Yeah, this might not work now. I I think they went live, and this thing is broken now. Yeah. Man, they really turned down the sound on this thing. Let's see, yeah, they really did turn down the sound on this. Let's see if I can switch it here. Dang. So this might be a thing. I might have to come back and relook this because this PTU one might be. Yeah, damn, they really turned down. They just completely turned off the sound for the hangar floor. Yeah, they definitely turned on this. So, yeah, I was avoiding. I really wasn't trying to do doing the live. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. I was not trying to go live just yet because I got to go in here and change some stuff out. And I pulled up the wrong ship, didn't I? I think I did. I'm gonna try to do it on the PTU because I already have some of the keybinds and all this, and then going in there, downloading the live. Yep. Downloading the live is gonna suck right now. Well, I mean, it's obviously the PTU, so playing in the PTU it's just a matter of going live. But I already got it in here, so might as well do it. That doesn't really matter. That way I can go in there and save your loadout and go back in. Thank you for visiting. Is it coming? Now that the sound is so low. Is it bringing it up? Let's see. Rescue, retrieve. All right, come on. I think this thing might act a little wonky, but here we go. So, keybinds. All right, let's go to keybinds. These are your keybinds. Obviously, I don't want to insult nobody's intelligence and everything like that, but this is just under mouse and keyboard. All right, this is just the stuff that you have on mouse and keyboard. All right, if you look at all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going in from your vehicle seat stuff, very self-explanatory, but look at all these keybinds that are not even on. Set mining operations and all this other stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you have to map, that are not at your fingertips. Okay, so having to go in there, change all this stuff like lock doors, lock unlock doors, port unlock. Port unlock is the big one because you want to, if you're going onto another ship and you're trying to take their stuff, take their components out, their weapons and everything, ship weapons and stuff, you have to have the port unlock. All right, and then if you're not familiar with a lot of the ships, okay, if you're not familiar with the ships and don't know where the button is on the ship to unlock all the ports, and then same as like lock doors and unlock all doors. So if you're trying to unlock all the doors so your buddies can get in, all right, then you're going to spend a lot of time trying to find it on the ship cockpit. Having it on keybound, having it mapped to something is pretty easy, and that's the stuff that I had on my verbals, right? But now, like I said, if you go in and you go into your actually, let me go in here, options. This is one of the things that you want to do when you're going from PTU to live and all this other stuff. What you want to do is you want to go in here, go to your joystick, HOTAS and stuff, advanced, and then controller profiles. Okay, you want to save it. Now, what I usually do is I go in there. For what's today's date? Oh my God, today is the 18th. Yep. 18. Okay, so this is usually how I save my keybinds. So I just do it by date and whatnot, and then when you go into your user folder and everything like that, you pull it up from your user folder, and you'll have it. All right, so we should have the ship in here, but man, it's just taking a long time. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a PTU thing and just need to go into the live build. Might have to come back and might have to go live, man, because it's not working. And I was kind of afraid of that when I was last night and this morning, I was just thinking, I was like, man, I am going to go in there and I am going to very low. Okay, my bad. My bad. Let me turn that up a little bit. How's that? How's that? All right. I mean, yeah, let me know if you can hear me or not. But yeah, I was thinking about this. I just been thinking about it. The keybinds from the last time I was playing. Uh, and I got in there, and like I said, I mapped the power triangle. Kind of got that in there to where it was very similar. But the first thing that I noticed when I was like, okay, I want to go ahead and add some more power to shields or to weapons, and then it did wind up taking it from shields to where it's like, no, I don't want it from shields. I want it from engines, right? So now you can do that. Mouse and keyboard, hold down F, go into your MFD, and hit the minus and the plus or whatever. You can do that on the MFD, but obviously if you're flying and you're doing stuff, and especially if you're in combat, switching that, it's not going to work. And I don't want to have it on mouse and keyboard. I don't want to map it on mouse and keyboard. This is something that I think that you need at your fingertips. Your power management, you will definitely need at your fingertips. All right, now, if you're just kind of cruising around in the verse, you're good. This thing is not working. But if you're out and you wind up getting an interdiction, and it happens, you're sitting there getting interdicted or something like that. This thing is not here. If you get interdicted or something like that, or you get some knucklehead that just decides to attack you, you're gonna be in trouble. And I know the first thing I do if like I get interdicted in a non-combat ship, if I'm doing cargo or I'm in my mole or a vulture or something like that, is, man, I put power to shields and I'm booking it, right? So have not being able to do that, or if you kind of forced into a fight and you got to do your thing, you want to have that stuff at your fingertips. So that's one of the things that got me into wanting to remap this. And then it's like, okay, I know they're getting ready to go live, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this done now instead of waiting. And they already wind up going, and they already went live. So as soon as I got on this morning and I started pulling up the stuff for my stream deck, to kind of preset that and icon packs and all this other good stuff, they already went live. So I was hoping that the PTU wasn't going to be too bugged to be able to do this. So that's my thing. But yeah, here we're gonna go in here real quick and kind of show you what I was talking about here with the thing. I might have to turn off this Toby eye tracker. But all right, let's turn on the engines here. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So you can kind of look. Let me here. Let's turn this off. All right. Let's see. Can I? Oh shit. It's not gonna look down, is it? Nope, that's not gonna look down. All right. There we go. Let's do this. All right. So here we go. I'm adding the shields now, right? And taking away or going to engines. I have on this one now. I have no idea where it's taking it from. I mean, you got 2 extra ones based on the power thing, and then I'm resetting it. So currently 5 of 15, and this is how it goes with your. Currently, it's your power drive. So your power plant is going to, and if you go on Urkel, it's going to show you like how many you have. So on this one, you have 15, right? So I have 15. You got 5 extra power slots, so I could go 1 engine, and if I wanted to go, weapons. So I can't add any more to weapons, but then if I wanted to go to engines, I can go ahead and add that to engines, and then. But that's it. So shields is only 1, but. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to fix. And then also you have to hold down F, hold down F to be able to cycle, or hold down and then cycle through here. So Again, so you got your power, your coolers, your life support, and your radar. But now, if I wanted to take away from life support, because it's not a thing right now, and other ships have more power to life support, and I wanted to go ahead and add that to my weapons, right? Then I can't really do that without interacting with the MFD. Now you can go into your keybinds, and you can go into your keybinds and change that. And I believe that is under MFDs, where there's a new one up here. But that's basically what I was like, going down the rabbit hole and trying to figure all of this out, because you have stuff under MFD, and then I've also seen other things where, yeah, the MFD movement right, short press, and all this other stuff. So all of this is something that I'm looking at putting on the onto that, which is the Stream Deck. So having that on the Stream Deck, and this already kind of came by default. This is what you're going to get. You're going to wind up getting this with the pack, that the Star Citizen profile pack. They have a 15 button one and a 32 button one, but it's not really, I think it's more for the 15 button one, because it's obviously you got a bunch of spaces here. But it's actually it is pretty good, because you can go into salvage mode. Okay, so boom, you click on it, brings you to salvage mode, and you can kind of do all of that stuff in the Stream Deck, where it's a subfolder. So you click on the salvage folder, now you have your salvage heads and all this other stuff. You can cargo, I'm not really sure, hull out, landing requests, and all this other stuff. So that you can, they've already done the work where they've basically did some of the keybinds. You can click on it, okay, left Alt K, and these are just hotkeys. Hotkey 1, hotkey 2, you can add this in there, and so that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Going in there, setting up the hotkeys and stuff. So I already went and added a new page, because I want the front page to go straight into the stuff that I need, somewhat at my fingertips. I don't want to hold down F key or whatever if I want to move the MFD left or right, because now that the way they have it is, once you have your MFD set, and you're in here, and if I'm in quantum mode, so whatever you set your MFD when you're in quantum mode, that's going to stay that way. Then when you go to your weapons mode or flight mode or salvage mode, whatever you have your MFD set, that's where it's going to go back to. So it kind of automatically sets it, right? So if you're in salvage mode, if you're in mining mode, if you want whatever screens, however you want it, that's how it's going to set it. So like I said, man, going down this rabbit hole of moving the MFDs, because you have one where you can go from the left MFD to right MFD, and a lot of them now all have 4 MFDs. Some of them do. So getting that all fixed up is one of the things that I'm going to be doing, man. So for now, I'm going to just go in and go into the menu or keybinds and stuff, and kind of just figure some of those things out. Because let me see, I think what I had here currently, is I had the multifunctional. Is it on here? So did it save? Wow, no, it didn't. Didn't save, because I went in the power management. So you got your flight power. Oh man. So where is it? Yeah. So toggle power all. So this is basically how your deal was before. Your power triangle. And there's still more, definitely more toggle weapon. Yeah, because you had the long hold and the short hold. So you have all of these shields. It's still kind of the same thing. If you short press adds 1 to shield, long press max power to shields. All right, but I never went back in there and to decrease the shield. So one of the things is going in and doing a hotkey for shield increase, shield decrease, right? So that's basically the thing that I'm going to be doing in there. I'll put the icons in there later, but for now it's going to be, you know, weapons, shields, life support, and all that hotkey and stuff, and then just kind of working from there. So yeah, they just went live from what I've seen in the leaks or whatever patch news. So I think on my Discord, let me see, patch news P4. Let me look at it real quick. I think they definitely went live because they just put a whole bunch of patch notes in there. Long-term persistence enabled. Wow. Okay, Star Citizen Alpha 324.2 has been released onto the live. So yeah, man, happy hunting. It is definitely live, man. I'd already went and copied everything to the live. I just haven't went back in there to, and that's just because I don't want something, you know, bugging out or whatever. So I was just like, I'll just stay in the PTU for while I do this goat rope and try to get some of these keybinds and stuff done before hopping into the live, because it's something that I'm definitely going to want to do. So it's either do it now or do it in live. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's one of the things that I've been wanting to do for quite a minute, man. Even the targeting and sub-targeting of ships and everything. Like I used to have it on my hat switches where it's like lock on to nearest hostile, furthest hostile, scroll through friendlies, scroll through hostile ships and stuff. But now they even not on top of that they have non-hostile. So if you just got a white ship or whatever, so it just got really cluttered with a bunch of this stuff, man. And then you have your sub targeting, you got your zoom stuff, and all of that stuff I really didn't have mapped. Sometimes I went in there and mapped some stuff, you know, your countermeasures and your missile mode and all this other stuff. And man, it just got more and more and more. And it's like really need to go back in there and revamp some of this stuff. And hence why I was like, I'm gonna put it on the stream deck. Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is go in there, see if we can go into mouse and keyboard. So where you're gonna have to do it is, the way I'm guessing it is that you're gonna have to do a keybind. If it doesn't have it, do a keybind on mouse and keyboard, and then move it to the stream deck as a hotkey. So that's that simple, but you know, easier said than done. So let's go to power, flight power. Some of it obviously is already on here, like decrease throttle, increase throttle. I'm not really interested in all those. Engine increase, engine decrease. So we got F6, F6 tab, or F6 plus left alt. So we'll do, I think I'll go with weapons first, and then of course now that you got this windowed mode and you can't go from here to there, I'll have to tab over. That sucks. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, here's what I'm looking at doing. All right. So let's tab over here for a second. We're gonna add a bunch of these hotkeys. Let's see, can I copy it? Copy. Paste. Since these are all gonna be hotkeys. Paste. Might as well. If I use them, I use them. If I don't, I don't. So let's do. Oh shit. Weapons. Let's do weapons plus. Where's the plus key at? Weapon plus. Right. Ah, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to put that one over there. Plus. Now, I know this is like kind of crude right now. Where's the other one? All right, weapon minus, and we'll go weapon max. All right, so got weapon minus, weapon max, and then we'll go back over here. Increase. Where's the decrease? Toggle. Increase throttle. Increase decrease. All right. So weapons increase is F5. Right. Increase, weapon decrease, F5 left alt. So hotkey. What do we say? F5. So hotkey F5, and then oh crap, that's not a weapon max. Never mind, hold on. That's not what we was trying to do. Weapon increase. This is F5, right? Weapon increase. I'm an old head, man, so you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. All right, weapon increase max. All right, there we go. And weapon decrease. Weapon decrease. F5 left alt. Left alt. So we got left alt F5. All right. Okay, let's try it. We'll give that a try. So we got weapons, decrease, increase, and then hold. Okay. That worked for a second. So why is it not working now? Oh, we don't need a second alt. Don't need it. Didn't I do a hotkey? Did I do a hotkey switch? Oh shit! Did I do a hotkey switch? I did. Dang it! All right. Well, there we go. Okay, so let's delete those. Because it's just a hotkey, right? Control copy. Paste. So, let's try this again. It'll be P plus Y. Wait a minute. P plus. Alright, here we go. And then we're doing WEP minus. Now, I might not need to do max because it's a hold anyways. So we don't need the hold. We'll put this one up here. Alright. So we'll do weapon plus, weapon minus. Okay, so what's that? Options, keybinds, flight power. Here we go. Yep. They're live. Yeah, so weapon set don't really need. Why would you do weapon set to minimum? Weapon set to minimum. Okay, we'll try that. We'll go in there and do WEP min. Alright. So, weapon increase F5. Weapon decrease left alt. Left alt F5. And that's left alt F5. Does it have a left alt F5? No way. We'll see. Well, we pressed left alt F5. And then this one was F8. All right. So let's see what we got. Let's see what it did. Return to game. All right. So we do weapon decrease. Okay, won't take all of that out. What's the minimum? Interesting. Because F8 doesn't it increase weapon increase? So minimum. So question is, can you turn? Can you take all your stuff out of weapons? That's the question. So no, you can't. So you can't take all of it out of weapons. And then, because that puts it, yeah, this is not the ship to be using. Let's move the ship, man. Let's get a bigger ship here.
Takeoff complete.
Let's put the ship over here. We'll call a different ship up. That's the beauty about the extra large hangars. You got a little bit more space, right? Got a little bit more space. We need a ship with more guns. We need to get a ship with some more guns, man. Plus, I mean, this is not too bad because I can just lay it here and get my food and water. My food and water. Yeah. I don't know if I want to do this in live right now, man. No. Maybe I'll come back and do this in live, man. Take two. People are jumping in on live. Wait, when did they put this one over here? Okay, I ain't complaining. They need to put some more kiosks up here. All right, let's go with, let's see. Shit, you might as well go with something like Drake Corsair. Let's go with the Drake Corsair, right? Everybody said we're up, saying, hey, they live. They went live. I know. All right, but let's see, Drake. Come on. There we go. Deliver. Man, that's so. Yeah, that's definitely one that between like, without going way too far into it, it's going in there. Changing the MFDs, MFD left, right, up, down. I'll add those in there. Cycle between the pages, so because they have, yeah, because and it's so crazy the way they. I mean, it's not crazy, but crazy the way they got the MFDs and everything set in there. That's still here. But that's the thing that I was losing sleep over, because I was literally sitting there like, man, I'm like really trying to figure out which way to have this thing sit in there. So okay, so it has a minimum. I guess you need. I thought F8 was resetting it, reset all of them, but I don't know. We'll see. Because now I got to kind of figure that out too. So you'll have your weapons. Where's the hotkey? I'll have the hotkey. I'll copy this one. Paste. Weapons, shields. You got weapons, shields. What else we got? Weapons, shields, engines. Weapons, shields, engines. Maybe coolers. Come back in there and throw the coolers in there. Oh, what's going on with the graphics on that? The Corsair is like all bugged out. It's like all pixelated. I hope that shit ain't on live. The Corsair is like crazy pixelated. Yeah, that's weird. Is it still doing it on this side? Yeah, it is. That's so weird. I don't know if that's on my settings. Maybe it's some graphic. I don't know. Some graphics things, but yeah, going in there and changing that, man, is gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a thing. So I gotta have to figure this out, because it's a lot going on now that they got these MFDs and they're actually functional. And then you got engineering on all the other stuff that's coming in. So again, you're definitely gonna need some kind of keybind. So yeah, because you got the left shield or left MFD, right MFD, and then cycling between that, MFD up, MFD down. So yeah, you're gonna have MFD up and MFD down. You can't scroll. And that's the thing that kills me, because you got power management right here. See, like, and I did add the weapons, so I can go in and add the weapons, right? So I got that, and I can go back in and take the weapons out. That's cool, right? Because you got the extra ones, and then you can go minimum. That's weird though. How do you not? How can I not take these? So you can take them away. So why are you not? Okay, there it is. Okay, so it is taking it away. So minimum weapons, okay. And then you got shields. Wait a minute, it's because it's off. And then you got engines. So we'll need to do that. Go back to max weapons. But see, that's what I was talking about right there. You see what it just did? It took away. In order for me to go max weapons, it took away everything from shields and everything from engines, right? So my shields went down, but then I still have my coolers, my life support, which definitely don't need, so I definitely need to map something for life support on and off. Right? Because I have, and then radar on and off. Now, if you turn your radar off, there, radar is off, which what happens is basically, there, you just seen it, right? My other ship. You turn the radar off, it literally turns your radar off. And then you get one extra. Well, the radar minimum gives you two, okay. All right, so you get two extra ones. But what I was saying is that when you go in there and you put max weapons, you can't just go max weapons if that's not what you want. If you still want to have, shields. Obviously, if we're in a dogfight or whatever, okay, yeah, you can go max weapons. But then if you want to go max shields, or you want to keep your shields, you got to go back in here. Now, yeah, this is. I turn off the radar, but turn off the life support gives you 2. Now I can still go back to max weapons. Yeah, yeah, you gotta go in there and manually go in there, because now I gotta go back in there and put the shields up. So let's do that. Let's go in there and add shield keybinds. So what's the option? What's the keybinds for shields? All right. Keybinds advanced. Go back flight power. Not flight power, is it? Is it flight power or MFDs? Set shields power on. Decrease. Okay, decrease throttle, increase throttle, decrease. Shields. Alright. So shields is F6. No. Alright, we got shields F7, Alt F7. So we'll go shields. And I'll change that to later. Shield. So what am I doing here? Shield plus. So shield plus. What we said. Shield increase is F7. So we'll tap that F7. Negative. That's left alt 7, right? Left alt F7. Left alt F7, and then what is it? Shield increase, decrease, shields to max. I mean, it's F. No, what's shields minimum? Oh. Set to minimum left. What? Okay, so I guess you don't need them then. What the hell? Hold up. That's different. That's different from the weapons though. Increase, decrease. F5, F5. Oh, it is the same. Okay. All right. So it is the same. So I guess it doesn't matter. So if you go here then, let's see, let's go back. So let's go, so we're gonna increase shields. All right, there we go. And this is what kind of gets me. Because now that I'm going up and it's taken away from weapons, where again, if you power off life support, if you go in and you power off the damn life support, I guess I need to do a keybind for that. It's already powered off. So if you turn it back on, so it doesn't have anything. So if I take away from shields, so I just took 2 away from shields, another one from shields. That gives me an extra one here. Damn. All right. This is what I was talking about. This damn rabbit hole, man. I really, really wish that they would have changed this to where you could see all your power management. Because, scrolling in and out of that. And this is where some of your developers in here, if you can go in, and I'm sure maybe in Game Glass, it will show you how much you have, in there. For the Stream Deck dudes, if you can go in there and actually make it to where it shows you how much you have to shields and all this other stuff, that'd be great. Ready to scan. Now what is if I go in here and I change this one to power management the same way, MFD, and this is all going to be later. So you could set this maybe up top on the right and set one power management left, one power management right, and that way you do see all of it, right? Because now you see the only one you don't see is the quantum drive, but you don't really. I mean, you don't really need the quantum drive, so that might be a solution right there. How do you? Oh, that's right. That's how you look down. All right, so you can change it and to turn off that. Okay, that works. That will work. So I might turn around and make that target enemy target. All right. Oh man. I said, man, rabbit holes, rabbit holes. So we got weapons. Let's move these around though. We gotta move these around because weapon, engine, shields. Let's keep it in order. Weapon, engine, shields. So instead of shields, you don't really need minimum because max shields would do that. Max weapons do that. Minimum weapons do that. Max shields would do that. So I really don't need this other one down here. Okay. All right. Cool. That works. That works. So back here, options, keybinds, advanced. So you got weapons, shields. How many did we have? Weapons, engines, shields. So you can just move this one here, this one here, this one here. Paste it. So you got weapons, shields, engines. We got radar, life support, coolers. And coolers, right? I think that's what it was. Radar, life support, coolers. Damn. And this was engines. So we'll swap these around. Alright, man. Like I said, man, I always said before, man, it's definitely not what I was looking at. All right. So we got ENG plus. So it was engines increase F6. So that's F6. Engines increase F6. And decrease, that's going to be a left alt F6, right? Left alt F6. Okay, so we got left alt F6. So we got weapons, engine, shields. And then we can change it. What was that next one? And the quantum drive, and then what we had, life support, I guess. Life. Do plus. And life minor. So what was life support? Engine, shields, weapons, where's the life support at? Okay, so that's not there. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for, well, let's go ahead and do shields. We got shields, engines. We got shields, engine, weapons. Where's the life support and the freaking coolers? No, radars. Shields. So we're looking for radar. Flight power. Looking for the radars. Flight power radar. No, that's not it. Scanning, maybe active scanning. So here we go. So where's life support? Dang it. Why is that not in there though? Toggle power, toggle set thrusters. Decrease throttle, increase throttle. We got that. Decrease, increase engine. Shields, weapons. Okay, let's go. Not looking at that. Lines vehicle mode, glass stopwatch. So let's look under MFD maybe. MFDs. Let's look and see if we can find them under MFDs. Okay. That's a nice one. Left Alt E. Cycle MFD. Forward, short press, long press. Backwards. MFD primary, okay. Wow. So what does MFD 1 do? That's a good question. It's MFD 1. So if anybody knows where scanning, diagnose resource network. So not seeing life support. Maybe they ain't got that keybind yet. Keybound or not optional to keybind that yet. Because that is definitely something that is going to need to get switched. Because we got, you got guns, engines, shield. Dang it, man, come on. What is this thing? Radar, life support generator, and coolers. So why the hell do they not have all of that? Why do they not have damn keybinds for that? Why is there no keybinds for it, man? Wait, did I just see life support? No. Ground vehicle. Shield countermeasure. Man, come on. I guess this is where we gotta go in there and look through all the damn keybinds. Set scanning. Set flight operator note. Next previous note. Anyone there know? Anyone in the chat? Increase. Oh shit, there we go. Cockpit. There we go. So increase cooler rate, decrease cooler rate. So that's not even keybound yet. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but do they have an F9 and F1011? There is the F11 already. Well, what is the control F11 then? Let's do increase cooler rate. Comlink app toggle. What? Alright, so can't do that one. Jesus. Alright, increase cooler rate. Can we do Alt P? Power weapons. Toggle power to weapons. Jeez. So I guess I gotta go in there and delete some keybinds. Because oh man. Alright, let's go in there and decrease. Let's see what we can take off here. Well, flight movement, we can QE roll left. I don't want to do that either. Fuck, man. Jeez. Increase, decrease cooler rate. Can you do? Shift 1. Advanced camera controls. Oh. Boy, it would be really nice. Advanced camera controls. Nope, can't use that one either. So now I'm going through here trying to figure out how to control this one. Alright, left control apostrophe. Okay. And can I do shift apostrophe? Increase cooler rate. Yep. Left control and left shift. So let's go back into here. Our support. I think it's gonna be weaponsman. What do we got? We'll go cooler. Cooler plus. Alright, and then what do we say? We're gonna do what we say, left control apostrophe. And I'm gonna do cooler. Negative. And I know it's gonna be left shift, right? Left shift apostrophe. Alright. Let's see if that works. So we got cooler. Where's the coolers at down there? So. Oh, wait a minute. I just. What? That didn't work. Let's take that away. That's not working. I still can't hear you. Wow. Wow, man. Oh, okay. Hold on here. Let me do this here. Hold on. Mic. Damn. Mic is all the way up. Still can't. All right. How about that one? You know if you need me to turn the mic up some more. Mr. Houdini. For me, that's pretty loud. Because I got the mic monitor on. Maybe I need to turn the mic monitor off, but since it's crazy. Ended. All right, let's go back in here and let me see if I can do this. It's definitely need to change something here real quick. All right, there we go. So, back in here. I figured this out. Why is this cooler? Did I do the wrong one? I mean, that is apostrophe. Options. Y controls keybinds. Advanced. All right, so we got the advanced keybinds. What's the vehicle cockpit? Increase. Left control. Oh, shit. That's wrong. Yeah, left control apostrophe. Decrease left shift apostrophe. That ain't doing it though. Okay, so we got, let's see if we got, there's a life support. I don't know. Shit. See if we can find a life support in here somewhere. Set. Maybe the coolers is not. Increase cooler rate, decrease cooler rate. That's definitely, it's definitely in here. So I have to figure out something else, but flight system ready. Flight system ready. One second here. I'm getting a lot of messages about patches and stuff. MFD, MFD. Yeah, that's the next thing. But I mean, the biggest thing is that I do have we do have the main ones there. Uh, it's interesting that it doesn't give you a quantum drive though. Maybe it's under retract, auto land, request, cycle, master modes, jump drive. Jump drive request jump button 1, mouse button, gravity compensation. Quantum drive, flight docking. So now I'm just looking in here, vehicle target. I know it's not going to be in the vehicle targeting, but just so we can check them out. Unpin, select pin. Target cycle. Before I move on, I just want to make sure that we have this, the active ping radar. Scanning, activate scan, increase scanning angle. I already have that. Mining. And we got all that. Mining, salvaging. Ain't worrying about all that. Turret movement. It's not going to be in a turret. Vehicle weapons. Let's see. Set gimbal. Gunnery. Weapon preset. Missile shield. Countermeasures. Decoy. Shield raise left, right. That's kind of crazy that with the shields. And that's like if you, and then maybe later on I'll go in there, shield raise left, raise level back. That's crazy, man. So, I mean, it had it in there before where you can go power the front shields, rear shields, and all this other stuff, but you can go back in there. They added it, but if somebody can go in there and freaking figure out like what keybinds do we have that you don't have to delete. Because obviously, if you're going in like flight power stuff, and it's never really too good to delete them, because if something happens, and sometimes I go on my alt computer or whatever and whatnot, I don't necessarily want to go in there and delete my keybinds, right? Weapon increase, yeah, this is the power one, right? Yeah, flight power, toggle power, set shield power. Shield power, toggle weapon, increase, engine, decrease. Flight HUD. Lights. Vehicle Mobi glass. You know, they had a vehicle Mobi glass stuff. On foot. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have the life support in here, man. And I still don't understand default movement speed, Mobi glass map. Ground vehicle, general, horn, flight system, open. Electronic access, yeah, I don't know, man. That's it's one of those things that I ain't getting. I'm not figuring it out. So, quick keys. Let's see here. Interaction, activate, inner thought, MFD left, MFD right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Does that do that? I didn't even know that did that. So if you hold down FADWS, that moves to MFD. Flight system, remote control, weapon select. Yeah. Nope. I'm kind of curious. Does that really do that? Wait. No, it doesn't do that. Doesn't change it. All right. I guess that's the next thing that we're gonna do is let's see here. Turn again. Coolers. Turn again. Damn. All right. So we had the coolers. It's not doing that though. Let's see if we can. That's on the same screen now. I don't want it on the same screen. buddy. All right, so we probably should change it over to the right one. So if I go and put, so we got 11. If I go cooler, nah, it doesn't do it. Whoa. Why is it doing G-Safe? Alright, let's try to see if we can remap them. Because that, for some reason, why is it doing G-Safe? This is my G-Safe button right here. But here, that's weird. It was toggling the G-Safe. I just happened to see it in the corner of my eye. There, it's toggling G-Safe off. So maybe need to remap it. Maybe try something else. Options. All right, we'll try it again. Try to see if we can remap it. Let's see. How is the volume now? Those if they can't hear me in the chat. All right, let's see if it was flight power. Flight power. No, wait a minute. That was in vehicle cockpit, right? So that wasn't this one. Let's see. Port lock off. Can you do control? That's a control shift H. Wow. That's crazy. So control shift H, I actually had one too. What about cap locks? No, let's not do cap locks. That's not. Damn. I'm almost positive that this thing's got something. Control K. Port lock toggle. Cycle configuration, port lock. All that. So that's definitely not one that you want to do. Man, control. What does control 1 do? Increase cooler rate. Come on. Control 1. Mining advanced mining module slot 1. Oh yeah, that's right. See, I don't know some of the keybinds because some of these keybinds I actually have. What about control F9? What does control F5 do? Weapon set my, oh. Isn't that left alt? Flight power set minimum hold. Flight power weapons decrease tab. Set max. What the hell, man? So what does then F9 do? Decrease throttle. Decreased recording has started. Oh great. I am freaking out. Recording is saved. All right. I don't know, man. Flight system. It just seems like left alt semicolon. All right. Increase. So let's try that. Left alt semicolon. Cooler increase. Left alt semicolon. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see if the cooler increases. Nope. So and it's still doing the damn G-Safe. Why are you doing G-Safe? There's not even a keybind on this one. Is it? It's not even assigned. It's not even assigned, dude. Why is it turning off the G-Safe? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's cooler. That's it was weird, man. That anyways, okay. So coolers and life support, we're not. I would just say go in there and turn off your life support, man. Until they turn that shit on, just turn it off. And then you'll have, well, okay, so what's the reset? I do need a reset button though. So what's the reset? What is the power? Keybinds, advanced, weapons, where is it? Where is the... Oh, excuse me. All right. Docking, targeting. Yes, this, bro, why am I tripping, dude? You're cool. Smart flight power. Okay. I was looking for power management. All right. Toggle power. Is it down here? Engine, weapons. F8. Reset assignments. All right. Okay, so F8. That puts it all back. Dude, that's crazy that it doesn't take it off of coolers, man. That is so crazy that it's not taking it off of coolers. Now I can still go in here, take that off, hit that reset button. Hit that reset button. Oh, man. Max power to weapon. So I do have that on, but and then shields. See, now I got max power to weapons. Let's put that to. Let's take that to shields. So I kind of have that on there. So question is, can you preset that though? That MFD, can you preset that MFD? I don't know. Well, Judge knew. And then now, because I have very little power, yeah, you don't want to mess around the coolers, but you can go in there and get you power drives, power plants, get you better power plants that actually have more than what is allotted. All right. So for right now, we gotta make some space here. So what I would do, and we'll go back to the controls keybinds, advanced, flight HUD. Now we're going to the MFDs, right? Cycle page forward, left Alt E, left Alt Q. Left Alt E and left Alt Q. Hold on, let's go. Which one is that though? Left Alt E and Q. Okay. Left Alt E and left Alt Q. But how do you know which MFD you're on? Oh, okay. I guess you're on the left. Okay. Left Alt E and Q. All right, I got you. All right, got you. All right, left Alt E and F. Left Alt E and left Alt Q. Options, keybinds. All right. Sounds like a plan. MFDs. Short press, short press. MFD movement up. MFD movement down. Wow. Right Alt Q. So what is about left Alt? So what is if you did left Alt W and S? All right. So if we do left Alt W, focus fracture tool, quick key interactions, inner thought, MFD up. Ground vehicle movement drop forward. Is that really what it's gonna do? Oh my God, on foot. Oh, no, it's left Alt W. Oh man, let's see what happens here. I don't know. Because it's saying like left Alt W is doing something. So let's see what we do. Well, I guess yeah, you wouldn't really do that in here. Does that do thrusters? I hope not. No, it doesn't do anything. So left Alt W and then, oh, left Alt S does do something. But just for a quick second. So I will do it. Screw it, man. I'm gonna do it. I don't care, man. I'm just trying to get something. Somebody will come up with a better plan than old Mr. One Line over here. All right, let's go MFD. Was it control? Let's see if we did short press down. What if we did control W? What do we do? Control S. Salvage focus, all salvage heads. EVA, strafe, backwards, dodge, backwards. Sure. Focus, sure. Because yeah, okay. So, up, down, right, left, right. So, cooler and life support is currently not working anyway. So we'll move these over. Cooler plus, cooler minus, we'll wait for later. Shields, quantum drive, plus, minus. So we got MFD left and right. So what I'm doing here is switching it over to MFD. MFD up, down. Because what is it? Left Alt E, left Alt Q, W, and alright, I'll do MFD. Alright, MFD. Left. Down. Oh shit. MFD right, MFD R. Come on, man. MFD up. All right. I mean, I have the icons, and I'll put the icons in there way later. Like right now, I'm just trying to get this thing somewhat set. So look, left control, MFD up is going to be left control W, down is going to be left control S. And MFD left, right, cycle forward E, backwards Q. So there should be, what is it? Left Alt Q, left Alt E. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's look at these MFDs. All right, so that does that one. So it does switch to MFD. It's not. That's not what I thought it was doing. Okay, so that switches it. Too easy, because I think it's double. It's double. Acts as a double. Man, my words are just not. So if I want to cycle, do I want to cycle? I guess you can cycle the pages. Cycle pages, long press. So we'll just do long press for that then. All right. Let's go back to keybinds. MFDs. So we got MFD cycle, cycle, cycle. And then MFD movement. That's what I thought I was doing. Movement. Up, down. So movement down. What? Hold up. So does it do it down? It doesn't do anything down, does it? There's no movement up and down. I mean, I have up and down, but there is no movement up and down. Okay, so that's not options, keybinds. So which one is it? MFDs. MFD select. Cycle pages. So how the fuck? That didn't move up and down though. Oh man, I'm so damn confused here. Cycle forward and backwards. So you had your forward and backwards movement up and down. So it should be up and down, a short press. Movement left, movement right. Let's do movement left, short press. Forward. So left should be Q. So movement left, long press Q. Left Alt Q. Left Alt Q. Movement right. Left Alt E. Sure, right? All right, let's see what we got. Because that should still be right. Okay, so does that move it? Okay, movement up and down. Okay, and then long press, short press. And I just want to move it. Okay, cool. There we go. So, MFD up, down, right, and left. Okay, so we good. So we got MFD up, down, right, and left. I wonder. Okay, so what else do we have? Options with the MFDs. No, keybinds. Advanced. What else do we have? Flight movement, MFDs. So we got movement, MFD. Select primary. Isn't it left Alt Z? It's left Alt Z is wipe visor, right? So I know I'm not gonna need that while I'm in the cockpit. So I select left cast, short press. What is left cast and right cast, long press? Left cast, left cast. MFD, select left cast. Alt Z. Whoa. Free look. Alright, well, we don't want that. Because that's also Control Z. What does it left? MFD left. Control Z, sure. Left Control Z. Let's see what that does. Whoa, what did I just do? What did it just do? Oh, shit. What did I just do? My MFD just disappeared. What the hell was that? What is that? Up there now. Oh, man. Oh, return the game. That's not what he's doing. Keybinds, advanced. Oh, man, MFDs. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what that was. Left. MFD select left cast. Left cast, right. Dang it, man. Hold up. Left cast, right cast. Yeah, sure. All right. Dude, did I turn my freaking... Is my helmet off? Did I take my helmet off? Is that what that did? Did I just take my helmet off? Hold up. I ain't looking. I gotta look. No. Shit. I don't know what I did on that one, but it took my... Options. Keybinds. Fucking MFDs. Left Control Z, right Control Z. Right cast. Left cast, short press. Well, it definitely did something because it definitely took something off. Oh, where is it? It took that off. All right, well, don't do that. Whatever that casting is, I have no idea what that does. So, advanced keybinds. Okay, MFDs. I know it actually, hold on. Where's that at? It's over here. Let's do this. All right, we got that. Cruise mode. G-Safe. Boost. Cancellation. Display MFD cast. So it's display MFD cast. I know it's the MFD cast, but I don't know how to turn it back on. Keybinds. Oh man. Don't know how to do the keybind back on there for the don't change the MFD cast, because I was messing around trying to figure out what actually that did. Left cast short press. Left cast long press. Right cast. Well, I mean, right cast long press is not doing it. It's not putting it back up. All right, well, all right, so we got the MFDs. I think we got the MFDs shorted out. Select MFD6, but set page self status. MFD set, okay. Okay, scan, vehicle configuration, short press, vehicle communications, long press. MFD, man, that is crazy that it has all of this stuff, man. But I think we are good. So it's definitely not doing that. It's definitely not doing that. Yeah, so I would say your best bet would go here, right? Change this to power mode. If you want to have visual on all your power settings, I would just move this over here. That way you can get to it quick, because currently, and I may have to do a freaking ticket or whatever, you're not able to select the coolers. At least not on this one. The coolers and life support doesn't have, cooler and life support doesn't have a deal. So I would say in the meantime, until life support is actually a thing, is just turn your life support off. Gives you 2 extra power, at least on this ship, on the Corsair. I wouldn't really mess with the coolers too much just yet, because I don't know if the coolers are in play currently. You know, I'm sure in the next few days they'll let you'll know looking at videos whether the coolers factor in or not, because obviously your stuff is going to overheat and whatnot. But you can take those extra ones, put them to your weapons. All right, you know, take your power to your weapons, or you know, if you want those speed boosters or whatever and whatnot, then you can just bring it and then give yourself more power to engines, or take those extra 2 and put them on your shields. All right, if you have slots to allocate them. All right, but currently the only thing that you could I don't even think you keybind your radar and life support. I haven't seen it. I mean, you can shut your coolers off. No, you can't even shut your coolers off. So you can't even shut your coolers off, because on my CM2, I have weapons, shields. Yeah, weapons, shields, engines. Right? Let me see. I'm forgetting, because that was shields. and that's weapons. So wait a minute. Yeah, so weapons are off, but it's still got 2 on weapons. That's weird. Yeah, man, they gotta fix some of this. So wait a minute, weapons is off. Why are you not taking the power? That's so weird. So that's shields. So shields is all the way off, but weapons, it still has power to weapons though. Even though it says weapons is off, it still has power to weapons. Well, I mean they're not shooting. All right, let's turn weapons back on. All right, let's put some. Okay, well they just fired. So, yeah, that's some weird stuff. So even though the weapons are off, right? And they're not shooting, but you still have stuff on the weapons. Now weapons are fully off. That's CIG gonna have to play around with that a little bit. CIG definitely gonna have to play around with that a little bit, because that's a little confusing. Because even though I had the weapons on, now weapons are on, but weapons are not on the MFD. Huh. I just reset everything, man. All right. Well, so we got that. We got MFDs. We got our MFDs set. Whatever I messed up on the deal, and how long have we been? Hour and 40. That's a couple of hours. All right, so going in there, changing the sheet. You know, I don't know if I want to go on press, because that doesn't change it. Well, it does. Okay, but that damn that cast thing does not work, man. Let's see, was it left Alt Z or was it was it Control Z? Wasn't that one. It was left Control Z. For some reason, I turned off that damn cast, man. And that shit's not coming back. So, oh well. Anyways, so I'll have to go in here now, you know, kind of go play with the this stuff here. Let's see here what we got. All right, let's see. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Let's put it down here. Well, I can't put it down here right now, but this is basically what you get in the pack here. I'll show you. So you got all of this stuff, and then widgets, animation, icons. All right, so that's actually pretty cool. I've seen this widget stereo audio wave. I've seen it's on there. It's on the page, and I was like, "What is that?" I'm like on this one, and so those widgets actually move, which is a good thing, because on some of them when I have it on is because it'll let you know that's actually activated, right? So you can go in onto these, and it'll show you. You know, the blue wave. Let's say you got the widget blue wave, right? And then this one, it shows you that they're actually on and off. Okay, but scanner, that'd be kind of cool. Not too many of those widgets though. But you can go in and download a bunch of different icons. You can go in here, and I can show you real quick. Let's say this. Say cooler, right? Let's just say I want to go to the cooler. I want to add. All right, and of course it's showing it over here. Let's go over here. All right, so you got all these different icon packs, right? And this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. These all have different stuff. So if I could go in here, find the one where it's the navigation radio or something like that, and actually put that icon in there, and they'll have, you know, throttle increase, decrease. I mean, there's so many different icons in here, and you can maybe even find one. I haven't looked for some of these other ones. navigation and stuff. So some of them are interchangeable, right? Reset cockpit view, so you have some of those different ones, MFD, and I know they got an MFD in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure I do. Fixed camera, So you can do whatever, man. You can go in and find a little JPEG, because this is all those are is little JPEGs, but and it shows you taxi on, taxi off and stuff. So you can go in there and change them however you want. Animated GIFs, these are kind of, but anyways, yeah, so you can go in there and do that. All right, but you can also go in and for coolers, and because I was like looking, so let me go look back in here and see. And I've seen a whole bunch of them before. I just got to kind of look for. Now it's a matter of, and that's why I was like, I'm gonna go and do the key assignments first. December. So this is back in December. So you got salvage, tractor. All right, we're not looking for salvage. Updated icons, auto targeting controls, equip, gravity. I know it's coming. Maybe that's life support. Maybe that's what you want to do on life support. Then throttle, ship controls, cam. I know I've seen it. They had it in there earlier. All right. Redesigned icons. Okay, there we go. Shields. All right, so we got shields. We got a shield one. So you could go in there and, at least go in so it's easier, so I can see it a little bit easier. Go in and go shields. Left. Shields left, right. I wish I had shield plus and minus. VTOL. That's okay. So I'll make a note of front, back, top, right. Shields, inventory, throwables. All right. Redesign icons 324 updated. All right. So, and as you can tell, all right, I would just say this. You can see that they have updated their packs, so you can always go back into the store and whatever, and maybe they got a mailing list or whatever, and they can let you know whenever they update their stuff. All right, but you'll go in there, and I'm just looking for one real quick. Camera icons, FPS icons, icon management. Let's see, camera. Okay, we're not gonna look for that. FPS icons. I'm just curious because I haven't really looked through all of these yet either. On, off. Okay. Icon. Okay. Double arrow. All right. I guess I have to have an up arrow, down arrow, but I can legacy icon management. Alt icons. Back to icons. Mining, mobiGlass. Okay. Page 2, page back. On foot, view, ship, combat. Mining icons. Ship icons. All right, maybe there might be in the ship icons here. Oh, that's not the way. Engage quantum drive engines. Okay, so engine. Okay, they got a plus engine. Where's the other? Where's the negative engine? Got a plus engine. Where's the negative engine? Dang. Increase scan, decrease. Alright. Increase scan, look ahead. Dang, okay. That would have been good if they had an engine plus and an engine negative. Engine. Why would you have engine plus but not engine negative? Cargo plus. Oh, that's the whole C in and out. That's cool. Alright. Except combat, yep. All right, let's see what it would got. Come on, man. All right. LCD bar. Weapon shields. Weapons and shields. Okay, here we go. System forward, backwards. Yeah, so that kind of needs. So they got target, decoy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely mess around with that a little bit. Widgets and animations. Okay, let's go to ship icons. We'll just for right now. Okay, so it's under ship icons, right? So we go. We'll add. Okay, well, not that one. You want to go here, set from file. All right, and then you want to go to mine is on downloads. Star Citizen 2.0 icons. All right, and then what we had ship icons. What was it mining? Was it icon? I think it was ship icons. So let's say engine plus, right? Oh, dude, what? It's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to do engines plus. Engine plus set from file. So that one was engine plus. Let's do set from file. I'm just gonna put engines on there for right. Just something that I can see. I'm gonna have to definitely find some other ones. Let's go from shields. I kind of like those other ones a little bit better. Icons, mobiGlas icons. Where is it? Nope. Is it legacy? Nope. Icons, icon management. Nope. Where was the shield one at? And I don't remember. No, oh, dang it. Come on now. Updated icons. Redesign icons. All right, I'll do shields. We'll just do shields. Do that one and that one is shields. All right, shields plus and minus. All right, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to mess around with these. Definitely have to find me some better icons to put in there. I would say not. Yeah, I don't want to knock them, man. I don't want to knock them, but they definitely need some work, especially now with the update. With the update, you know, I would definitely change some stuff out. Where was it at? Weapons and shields. All right, so weapons plus. Where's your weapons at? You had this one. Bombing. And I mean, they do have some other ones that I will probably look into throwing in there. Yo. Hey, what's up, man? You're still kind of live there, bud. Just so you know. Yeah. So, let's see. Renford. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to find one for weapons. Oh, I can imagine. Okay, so we'll use this one as weapon plus and this one for weapon negative. Even though that doesn't really. What's a weapon plus? Where's the weapon negative? I just seen that. Where was it? Okay, there we go. We'll just use it for missile wood right now. Yeah, I've been going in there, messing around with the keybinds because had this thing where I was like, man, I really need to go in there and map these keybinds, especially for the MFD power, you know, weapon power and all this other stuff. Why is this not coming up? So I had went in and I don't know, like earlier this week, last week, I went into the Stream Deck store and pulled up why is this thing not coming in? pulled up the come on now. Pulled up the icon pack that they had on the store, and it was like, I don't know, $30 anyways. And decided to just use that one as a base to kind of go off of instead of just doing it from scratch, because they did have a bunch of icons in there that I was like, okay, I can definitely use that. Yeah, so let me see, MFD up. All right, there we go. We can use that one.
I tested out mining.
Yeah.
Yes, you can now change your mining and you can change the components on it.
Right.
I went to Hurl 2 and it don't land. I mean, granted, the access, they don't open the door for you.
What's the freaking down arrow?
Go Hurl 2.
You can't go. Hold on. Wait a minute. Why is there no down arrow? Left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, but no down arrow.
Search for arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got a lot of keybinds though. Shit. That just messes me all up. That's weird. Why would he not have a down arrow? D down. All right, I guess I'll just use this. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I'll just use that one. Screw it. Close enough, man. I'm gonna have to definitely mess with it. Yeah, I haven't went into live yet because as I was starting this fiasco, I was like, all right, I'll mess around with this stuff here slowly but surely. But I wanted to get the MFD stuff straight because one of the things, I don't know how much of it did you seen, and I did manage to mess up the HUD visor, you know, your helmet visor on the top left. So I did a keybind that it wind up moving the visor. So it moved it, and now I don't know how to get it back. Yeah, so definitely don't use here, let me switch this back to Star Citizen. Definitely don't use and I gotta go into keybinds. Advanced, was it Flight HUD? No, I think it was under, yeah, MFD. It's under the MFDs, the cast, right? Which is the MFD cast is the
Oh, the HUD stuff. I mean, the helmet stuff.
yeah, exactly. It's the helmet stuff. But so here's what got me, right? And at first I configured the power triangle to my Verpals, right? To is my CM2. So I kind of went back and redid the power triangle to where it's like, oh, okay, I need, you know, like I'm pushing it now, you know, like, okay, I just went and added two slots to weapons, right? But then it was like, you can't take away from weapons either, right? So that was a problem, because it's like, well, why is this? If you want to go in negative weapons, you can't. I mean, you would have to rebind a whole bunch of stuff to do that. If you have the buttons, you can do it, right? The other thing that got me was, if you go to, let's say, max power to weapons. Okay, I just went max power to weapons, but it took power away from shields, engines, and everything like that, to where it's like, well, now I got two left over where I didn't really want to take away from my shields, right? So you had that issue. Yeah. So I was like, okay, so you have to I mean, in a quick way, you can kind of do it real fast, you know, like go max power to weapons and then like double click back to shields, you know, so you can get your shields. But I didn't really like like that whole setup. I mean, you could do it in a pinch, you know, to switch around power settings and stuff, but long term, you really need to have something mapped to where you can take away and add, you know, from all your components. So one thing I found out is, now that just messing around with this stuff, is a couple of things. So you see currently I have 3 points in the shields, right? Okay, now I'm going to turn off my shields, right? So I have, now shields are off. I have 3 points in shields. Shields are off. All right, now I'm going to turn off my weapons. For some reason, I still have 7 points on the weapons. You know what I'm saying? So even though turning off or powering off your weapons still keeps your weapons on. And then the other thing is, it's like, now that if I turn off the weapons, I have to click and turn them off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the power stuff is like all kind of jacked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bug or whatever, because now I turn my weapons back on my Verpals, but my weapons are not on. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things. And then the other one is just that, obviously, like if I go to engines and I want to go max power to engines, it just gave me max power to shields plus engines, and it didn't give me the powers to the weapons. So it does it all completely randomly, right? So anyways, the workaround is obviously map your buttons to where you can take away points, you know, attributes from your powers, you know, your shields, engines, and whatever. There is.
I think it's to the point of don't use max anything and don't turn off anything.
Yeah, well,
You have to manually do those, but
yeah.
stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's one. And then the other one is also, currently you don't have life support. Like, I don't know if they'd added it in the new patch. I haven't read all the. But I'm saying, like, there's nothing, like if I take my helmet off right now and I turn off life support and I'm in space, open doors, it doesn't do anything, right? So it's not a thing yet. So to have more power, you can just turn off your life support. Now, radar, I wouldn't recommend it, obviously, because if you turn off your radar, it turns your HUD off. Basically, you're not going to see any radar stuff. So that's working. But yeah, so that was the whole. And I know I'm still streaming this shit like 2 hours, but that was like the whole goat rope of going in and then trying to configure the MFDs, because like if you go like in the MFD or the Stream Deck. Because I have other things that you can map, you know, like ship combat, mining, and all this other stuff that came default with the whatchamacallit, with the little pack and stuff. So so the power settings, you know, there's increase and decrease. I was looking for that damn thing. Okay, so now I see how they got it. So, but before I started going into that, and this is all the master modes and stuff, and I figured that they're going to do an update. They'll eventually do an update, you know, later on. But I wanted my main page to have, you know, the stuff, the coolers. There is no keybinds for coolers. You got to go in and kind of do that yourself, and even then, it doesn't do anything. So I went in, like, try to increase, you know, remap the keybinds for it or whatever, assigned to the keybind, but it's not doing anything to coolers right now. And then there isn't anything for life support either. Life support, coolers, and radar is not something that you can map currently. There's no life support anywhere in the keybinds. The coolers is under, I think it was, I found the coolers, increase, decrease coolers under vehicle cockpit. So radar, like I said, doesn't have anything. You can't power on, power off radar. You can't power on, power off coolers or life support. The weapon, again, the weapon power management is not, unless I have to rebind it because it's still an old keybind. Maybe if I go in there and rebind it to power weapons, then maybe it will power it off. But yeah, that's what I figured out so far, man. I mean, for those that were watching, that was kind of hanging out, man. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and download the new update and everything, and then I'll see you guys in the verse. All right, let me see here, and then stop stream.